If something doesn't feel right,
you should find other help.
Months before I would let me walk, which is kind of strange, but finally I could walk.
Mm-hmm.
And only 2 miles from my house to here. So that was great. And for a while, my daughter had to do that for a while. But I can do this, I can bicycle, I get exercise.
for your aphasia, you had what kind of therapy? You had
Everything. Oh my God, Jesus Christ. Speech and physical therapy and this one. Yeah, very good too.
Physical therapists are experts in movement. That's what we do. We're trying to challenge the brain and help the brain recover by practicing walking in a way that stimulates those areas of the brain to fire. And then another major component of what we do is to try to help people become more active. Physical activity is very important. It's very important to reduce risk of another stroke, for example. And the key to recovery is movement. And we want to help people move more.
You were and still are very active physically.
Yeah.
Some of your sports that you engage in. Yeah. Can you try to say that word?
Boom. Cutting. Kiddings.
Bowling. The camera's everything.
Yeah.
You're a good bowler.
Kiddings.
You still bowl?
Yeah.
And he's really good.
Yeah.
He has custom ball. Everybody at Boston Bowl knows
Yeah.
him. He walks in there like, hey, James. Like, everybody knows
Yeah.
who James is.
Physical therapy, did they first work on balance?
Oh, yeah. Balancing, me and you, strengthening, but the same time. But good. No good. Because at the same time. Oh, I'm not. Yes.
Are you saying your strength was weak?
Oh, yes.
Did it get better?
Yeah, but
Gradually.
yeah.
One of the nurses or clinicians, she said she took me to the hallway.
Right.
And you look, all these steps. And I mean, it's like, it seems like they're endless steps. And you know, she held my hand and I went down and down, you know what I mean? And then came back up, you know what I mean? But it was just like, it was like an adventure.
The way speech therapy would help someone with aphasia is essentially it is the only long-term option available for individuals with post-stroke aphasia. There is no miracle drug for people with aphasia, so the long road to recovery involves multiple and long-term rehabilitation that involves speech-language therapy. Speech therapy works. It's the only thing that works for people who've had post-stroke aphasia, and it takes a lot of time and practice, but with therapy, people can improve their ability to communicate and oftentimes return back to their lives and be successful in their environment.
And did you have group speech therapy, or was that not until you came to BU? Or
Groups, speech.
that's a tongue twister.
Group speech therapy at Spalding and after also. Yeah.
I forget the name of this guy, but yeah, like he was talking about it and like it's okay I have aphasia, like, talk to me like really like slow and like whatever. And yeah.
It sounds like you really appreciated that he took the time.
Yeah.
Slowly.
And like the BU like staff and like all these people like helps stroke people.
His speech had improved. I mean, it has improved every single day since he had his stroke.
Yeah.
Every day. I had so many people just recently saying how improved his speech was, even from 6 months ago.
Occupational therapists help people get back to doing the things that they need to do in their everyday life. And that can be anything from really basic things like bathing and dressing, all the way to even work. For someone with aphasia after a stroke, a lot of times people are hospitalized for a bit, and they may have occupational therapy in the hospital. And additionally, if they need to go to a rehabilitation hospital, that might happen. Sometimes when people go straight home from the hospital, they may get home occupational therapy. And that's really a great place to have occupational therapy because you're in your environment. And so you can practice doing the activities you want to be doing in your real setting. If people are post-stroke, they have aphasia, they're still having difficulty participating in the activities that they want to be doing, there's outpatient occupational therapy potentially, and also community resources like the Aphasia Resource Center at Sargent College that offers these opportunities to engage in groups, which is wonderful for social participation by itself, let alone what you're learning in the group, and to work on towards goals that people have for their life.
Now, you also had occupational therapy for self-care, like brushing teeth,
Oh, yeah.
feeding,
Yeah.
shaving, stuff like that.
Yes and no. Because the same time brushing, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You were trying to relearn
Yes.
things you used to know,
Yes. Oh, yes.
even how to push the button of an
Yes.
elevator.
Yes.
Do you have any challenges in self-care, being independent in your activities of daily living?
Not really. Yeah.
Pretty independent?
Independent, exactly, yeah.
Do you drive?
No. But I'm going to. Yeah.
So that
Why not?
Not, come on.
What I've seen is that clients can continue to progress with their participation goals, with what they want to be doing in their life, can learn to live with aphasia and live well and have a good quality of life.
What do you do for fun? Do you have any hobbies or interests?
Cooking.
What do you cook? What are some of your favorite cooking specialties?
Your pancakes.
Pancakes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Noodles.
Noodles. And you've been on trips? You've taken several
Yes.
trips?
Yes.
Where are you going?
Italy.
And you used to go a lot, right?
Yeah.
And you
Yes.
rode bikes all around Italy, right? What instrument have you played? I see you have a couple in the other room.
No. But guitar.
Yeah. How's your mobility? And is it where you want it to be?
It's better. It's skiing. We went to Stowe and I skied maybe a little bit.
After the stroke?
Yeah, after the stroke.
So adaptive skiing?
Yeah, adaptive.
And that was 7 months after his stroke. He said, let's go. He couldn't even talk, and he said, let's go. If I were to tell anyone starting on this journey that the recovery doesn't stop in 6 months or a year or 18 months. It goes on.